Well, Sarah from Black Women TV, you're taking on this role of somebody who's currently living. But for you, how do you work that process in terms of embodying who she is?
Wilson, I went through a whole process of really doing a super deep dive, not just into the script, but into her life. And I wanted to read mostly exposition because the more data and facts that I had, I felt like I could apply my own human experience to these real factual things, as opposed to reading material that had color to it or a perspective. Meaning, I didn't want anyone to tell me who she was. I think often women get judged for using sexuality in their bodies to get money, and to that they would murder for money, and that was the story that was already written about her before I read a single thing. But once I started to dig, I found that she was really in love with this man, and he was really in love with her. And I spoke to someone that was really close to the family, and I said, what did you love about her? And they said he loved her strength. So I put a lot of strength into this character, and I built her off of uh, real things in her life that I discovered. I read everything that I could. I watched everything that I could. I worked on her accent, a Northern Italian accent that was centered around beginning in Vignola, Italy. And then I also studied animals. I studied a house cat for the beginning of her life.
Mhm.
Then I studied a fox, because Maurizio was sort of like a mouse to me, meaning to her, and fox hunt mice. And I watched foxes hunting, and they're playful, and I put this into the character. And then I studied panthers, who, when they are going for their prey, they are slower, and they will even eat and then cry. And I thought that this was so congruent with what I felt about her, which is that she made a huge mistake and that she regretted it.
So, based on what you just did in terms of the research and the people you spoke to, how different or how much of it did you use compared to Ridley's direction?
Well, Ridley's direction is very empowering. He was very interested in everything that I had to say about her, and the realness, I think, that I brought to this being in some ways a drama biopic as well, that this is a real person and a real life. And he trusted me that I had done all the work. He knew I worked for 6.5 months before we even started filming. So he used to come to set and go, okay, what's this scene about? And we would talk about it, and we talk about her real life. And I think when you're playing somebody that is not Italian American, but Italian, right? You got to consider that type of realness and who she truly was. And I think that what I found interesting about her was that she was a survivalist.
You did well. You did
Thank
well.
you.
Congratulations on the national award.
Thank
The New
you.
York Film Critics Circle, I mean.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Take care.
And congratulations to everybody.
Yes.
This is a great time for cinema to be coming back.
People are coming back to the theaters.
Yes. Thanks for this wonderful
Take
interview.
care.